bollocks, 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 bollocks. I'll do the intros then while you're...
Oh, fuck. Oh, well saved. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, I'm Steve Oliver. Welcome to the Random Sessions, episode 76. Fuck that. Hi, I'm Steve Oliver. Welcome to the Random Sessions, episode 76. 3 original songs, no amplification, nothing electrical at all apart from the lights and the camera, obviously. This is Paul Carbuncle, and here is his first song, Duty of Care.
Boss number 1 is on your case. Boss number 2, he just don't like your face. Boss number 3, he knows you can't say no, and so the workload grows and grows. They don't care anything about the place you've been. They don't care anything about the state you're in. And your mates can see, but what can they do? Yeah, they can see the pressure piling up on you. Head office say, well, head office say they need you back at work today. Okay. They don't care anything about the place you've been. They don't care anything about the state you're in. Compassionate leave, request refused, but here's some leaflets you can read if you're confused. Boss number 4, he now wants more and more. He's put you down for Sundays, same pay as before. Or there's the door. They don't care anything about the place you've been. They don't care anything about the state you're in. They don't care anything about the place you've been. They don't care anything about the state you're in. They don't care anything about the place you've been. They don't care anything about the state you're in.
You've just heard Duty of Care by... I meant, is it recorded? I didn't mean... I forgot your name. Yeah, it is recorded. Okay. You've just heard Duty of Care as performed by Paul...
Sharon.
Fucking hell, stop it.
Oh no, go.
You've just heard Duty of Care as performed by Carbuncle. Fucking hell. We should never drink before doing these things. You've just heard Duty of Care as performed by Paul Carbuncle, who is here now. I can't believe you've not done this before. I thought you had, but you haven't, have you?
I've done all your other things.
You did
I've
all
done
the
your random sessions.
The random Saturday sessions you've done.
I did.
Not
yes.
the random sessions, which is this.
No.
I genuinely thought you'd done one before, but I went through and you haven't.
No. I've been in a greengrocer's.
Greengrocers.
And an antique shop.
Oh yeah, the antique shop, and then
Not a pub.
the Royal Children as well.
That's true. Oh, that was a pub.
That was a good day
a
out.
kind of pub. Yeah.
That was a good day out.
I enjoyed that very much.
I can't remember a lot about that day, but
no, that got a bit noisy.
I won't remember a lot about this, to be honest.
no, this is for the best. This is why you've got bits of paper in it.
Exactly. He's told you about the bits of paper I've got in my hand.
Right. Bits of paper are natural. Bits of paper are good. Not everybody has them, but everybody should. I want your bits of paper.
I have got bits of paper.
Right, George Michael wrote that.
How long have we known each other, Paul? 10, 12 years? 11 years?
Well, it's more than that. It was 2001 I arrived in Nottingham and I started drinking in... Quite a long time before that. Yeah.
But it's
in your
2007 when
establishment,
I moved
that's
to
it
Nottingham
then.
in 2007,
Oh,
so that's probably about...
Well, when did you start giving me beer?
Oh, so, well, this afternoon. It was a bad idea, I think.
I think the viewers should know that for quite a long time Steve allowed me to choose beer from a list.
I used to work in a bar that Paul frequented.
I was a very good frequenter.
I used to give him the option to choose. I used to give him the real ale list.
I'm probably due a chunk of your salary then. If one of your roles was to choose real ale, no, it's advice. It was much appreciated.
Was it more of a consultancy?
I could point at things.
Consultancy role, wasn't it? You had, so that was a long time ago. How long have you been playing music, Paul? Carbuncle. I'm going to try and steer this towards this interview.
Yeah. The honest answer to that is probably since I was about 9 or 10, but that wasn't really music. It was hitting things quite hard. It was. Well, I found my mum's dad's drum kit in a chest in the shed. I think that's what it was, and I hit it very hard and broke it, and then felt really bad about that and sort of hid it again. And this is an exclusive. Then was quite alarmed about what I'd done. So, but then within a year, I was asked to play drums at the what they call form assembly, class assembly, and I went up and did for about 4 minutes, and that was my first gig.
Now, dear old mother nincompoop had nigh 12-month been dead. She heard the ops were pretty good and she just popped out her head. And it's our lousy ops, pick 'em up all off the ground. Our lousy ops, we pick 'em up when the measurer he comes round. Now some of us are pluckily born and some are from the shires, and one or two are gravel walk with woodbines and guitars. And it's our lousy ops, pick 'em up all off the ground. Our lousy ops, we pick 'em up when the measurer he comes round. Now 12 o'clock, it's dinner time, down in the up we go. There's apples off the orchard and there's cob nuts off the row. And it's our lousy ops, pick 'em up all off the ground. Our lousy ops, we pick 'em up when the measurer he comes round. Now half the time we're mucky mitts and half the time half clean. Then it's mostly we're kept waiting till the measurers come and bead. And it's our lousy ops, pick 'em up all off the ground. Our lousy ops, we pick 'em up when the measurer he comes round. Now when he comes to measure, he never knows where to stop. Why don't he just get in the bin and take the sodding lot? And it's our lousy ops, pick 'em up all off the ground. Our lousy ops, we pick 'em up when the measurer he comes round.
Yeah. Oh no, here we go.
There we go, right. So hang on, I've just fucked this up. So you've just...
I've done it.
No, hang on, I introduced
Oh, I
it.
didn't. Oh, yeah, but I didn't talk about it. So
No, I don't.
I just talked about.
I don't mind it. And then I introduced it. Then we went into Our Lousy Hops.
You talked about how we met or something instead of
Yeah.
talking about the song.
No,
But that's fine.
No, it's
we
fine.
don't need to talk about the song.
I just need a link into this.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
so doubling real. I'm going to ask you, we're not even going to mention the song, Our Lousy Hops. We've come out of Our Lousy
Yeah.
Hops, and then I'm going to
We're
ask
talking
you
about
about your
Up and
song. I'm going to ask you about your songwriting process.
Oh, fucking no. Okay. That's difficult.
Right. You've just heard Our Lousy Hops. Oh, that was fucking terrible.
Thank you. That's
No,
the only
I don't
review
mean
I've
the song, I mean the
the only review I've had of that song so far.
I mean, the song, I mean, maybe.
It's just
I
a
meant
bit
my,
harsh.
I meant my link was.
You know I can hear you.
Yes. You've just heard Our Lousy Hops by Paul Carbuncle. Tell us a little bit about that song.
I've stolen bits of it from everywhere and put it to a tune that's not got anything to do with hops at all. The tune, no, you can guess. I'll give you 30 seconds to guess. It's nautical, that's your only clue. The first couple of lines are from a fragment from Sussex that Kipling made very bad use of, and that people haven't really put into a song before, as far as I could tell. And the chorus and the last verse are a proper Kentish hopping song, which doesn't mean they're not by Londoners, it just means that they're a song sung about Kentish hopping. The 3 verses in between I made up. I confess, yeah. And then I put it all to a tune which I'm about to reveal. It's the Bonnie Ship the Diamond, because I love the tune and I didn't want to do yet another Bonnie Ship kind of song because I've got a lot of them already, but I did want to do another hopping song because I've only got about 2. So that's it. I switched it over. It fitted perfectly. It's the folk process. That's my defence. Is that if there's a perfectly good tune and a perfectly good set of words, you're free. You're right. You're free to put them together. There you go. Then you have a new folk song. The thing is, I have no idea where that genuinely happens in the folk tradition. It's something I do a lot. So I imagine that it's happened a lot in the past. In that I've got a whole load of songs where I've got folk lyrics and I've stuck them to other folk tunes. Robin Hood Rescuing 3 Squires is a good example. Stop me when I'm going on too long.
No,
and
this is genuinely interesting, but I've already heard it.
You,
so this is
you have already heard it. Should we do Ian Russell now?
No.
Right, fair enough.
Let's not mention Ian Russell.
All right. So while we're being sensible, I mean, another thing is putting your own tune to traditional lyrics and so on. I encourage it, but this must have happened over and over and over and over and over again. So when Steve asked me for 3 originals and 1 cover version, my immediate thought was, but they don't fit. They don't fit those categories. I wrote half of it.
It's
and
half yours, and
yes.
I think if YouTube really wanted to do a copyright strike on it, I could just turn around and tell them to bollocks, couldn't I?
They wouldn't stand a chance.
They wouldn't have a leg to
Whatever
stand on.
software they've got to recognise the tune of the Bonnie Diamond would outweigh the folk clubs of Nottingham. Because I tried this out. It was the 4th go, my 4th go of playing that song, and each time saying, bonus points to whoever recognises the tune. 4th go, Phil Hind at Carrington Triangle Folk Club said, "Hello, Phil." He hasn't got a computer. Said, it's the Bonnie Ship the Diamond, and he won, nothing.
What did
and
you should have handed out a prize. You should have said.
I would have probably bought him a pint.
Well, that's fair enough. Tell us about your songwriting process.
My songwriting process. I stay up late, drink red wine, and eat cheese. That's about it. Oh, fucking hell! I don't know. Oh, we're allowed to swear. Not allowed to swear.
You were allowed to swear.
Okay.
How do you write a song? So some people, I ask this question of everybody, and they say some people write music first, some people put words first, some people have a bit of a combination of the 2.
Yeah.
So it is a genuine question on the process of how you write a song.
Yeah, a complete mixture of the 2. I tend to get a tune, something going on in my head that will require words. And unfortunately, sometimes they're ay, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you can get stuck with them. But you can build around that and you can write a load of words around that. And that's one way that I write songs. That's, not the most successful way though. If I'm honest, the most successful way for me is to take a ready-made template, I suppose, and then change all the words to my own. So, if you take it a folk song,
and you do take a lot of traditional old songs.
Oh, it's all folk. It is. So I'd get a set of lyrics. A good example would be Dublin Bill, where I've got what you're about to hear, I think, where you've got what was it called? It was Shrewsbury, Make It Up. I can't remember, Bob or something like that. There's this lovely old ballad.
I've lost this whole episode. I really have.
Well, I'm probably making it up. No, Bloody Jack it's called, yeah.
Bloody Jack.
A Bloody Jack, a Tale of Shrewsbury, where you've got this lovely poem with an extraordinary rhyming scheme. And I thought, well, that would be a really nice one to do and set to music. So I tried to set it to music. and then realised that 68 verses later, this is far too long to sing. No one's ever going to listen to all of this. But having put the effort in, I would very much like to use the. I haven't explained where the tune came from. The tunes just come from outer space. I don't know. But having got the rhyming scheme is the important bit, and I thought, well, I can't waste that, so I have to write something that fits that scheme. So the very, very odd nature of Dublin Bill is down to the fact that it's nicked from a poem. It's from the Inglesby Legends by the Reverend Richard Barron. That might be a good editing point. It might be too late.
A better one would be when I wave my arm to push out the bloke who just walked in. But no, you know what? Fuck it. I want to keep it in.
No,
It's natural. It's natural.
it's fine by me. But
anyway,
I have a feeling
you've
got
now
more.
want
We
me
talk
to talk
about something else, but I've got a different way of writing each song. I haven't done the same thing twice. Mostly, I just get cross.
What, when you write a song about how cross you are?
Duty of care is because I got cross.
Well, that's true because
Their front pages, I got cross.
yeah, and that does make sense because you do a good protest song.
Thank you.
But anyway, according to my notes, you are about to hear Dublin Bill.
He says, woman, turn that racket off, so she puts down her tea. She shuffles across the living room and she turns down the TV. He waits until she's settled back and got comfy with a tray in her lap. Then he glances up and as she lifts her cup he says, that's not off, that's down. That's not off, that's down. Back in County Kildare, Dublin Bill, would it be fair to say you weren't a one for school? All your bridges swiftly burnt and your letters left unlearned just to tear away. But you could charm them all, nobody's fool. Soon they use your wits and follow any rule. Whoa, 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 aye, 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 whoa, whoa. You took a girl for a romp in the hay, Dublin Bill at the farm down the line in a shed. Found some guns in the straw, told your dad what you saw. Breathe one word of this and we'll all be dead. Father said, here's a clip round the ear, now off to bed. Whoa, 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 aye, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. The next morning you put on the boat, Dublin Bill, bound for London to live with Auntie May. When you find out she ain't real, you don't know what to think or feel. Then two ladies of the night kindly say it's okay. If you want, you're welcome to stay. Whoa, 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 aye, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. And they taught you to read and to write. Dublin Bill slowly taught you to write and to read. And then the press gang in town come the streets all around. They said, Paddy boy, you're just a crime indeed. Yes indeed, you'd be better off in khaki than in tweed. Oh, aye, 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 oh, oh, oh. It's the bomb disposal unit for you, Dublin Bill. Bomb disposal will suit your steely eye. Send you shaken to the core, can't do the job no more. When you see a new best mate flown sky high, God you cry, Jesus Christ, there ain't no bleeding way to die. Whoa, 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 aye, 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 whoa, whoa. We're settled down in Ashford, so it seems. Dublin Bill and showing films at the flea pit keeps you calm. You wed your chistic girl, got one young Patrick, one young Pearl. You're a tearaway. So now you're winning charm, or is it spam? Don't be long at home, but down the Denmark arms. Oh, aye, aye, aye. whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is this going according to plan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely.
Good. I mean, if shitting fuck wasn't one of his expressions, it
Oh, piss it!
really, that should have been as well. That should have been too.
Just knock me fucking drink over.
But isn't that perfect? It's just like shitting fuck and piss it. He probably never said either of them. But they're up there with
Changing.
I don't blame you. I do think, and I'm glad to get this on record because I couldn't find it when I looked for it on YouTube. I do think that squirrel said shit off Vicar. And
Okay, and we're going to end this episode on Paul's version of Laura Foster. So tell us a little bit about that.
well, no one else calls it Laura Foster. They all call it Tom Dooley because the song's named after the murderer rather than the murdered.
Ah.
So I just briefly thought, bollocks, if I called it Laura Foster. My version is, well, you wouldn't know from the guitar playing, but it's based on Dot Watson, because if I could play guitar like Dot Watson, I bloody well would. My guitar playing is absolutely clumsy, just whacking out. It's a 3-chord wonder. But I hope the spirit of the song retains something of what Dot Watson conveyed to me when I heard it. I just think, as murder ballads go, this is the most direct, cracking murder ballad available. It's just a whack in the face.
There should be an album called Now That's What I Call Murder.
Exactly.
This would be
That's the first track.
This would be on it. Alright, we're going to play out on that. And big thank you to Paul Carbuncle for appearing. Oh, before we go, where can we find your music? On the...
Well, paulcarbuncle.com is the easiest place to find me.
paulcarbuncle.com
Yeah.
is coming along.
Is it? Oh, good.
Yeah, it's coming along.
I'm on Facebook. I'm fussy. If I know you, I'll be your friend.
Have you got a Facebook page or just a friend's profile?
No. Friends, or you can boil your heads. That's not true though. Twitter, I'm
Twitter
at
is
Paul Carbuncle.
That's
I hate Twitter, but I'm
I
on
love it.
I know. Well, the only thing I see is you and breakfast. And what else is there? SoundCloud. I do SoundCloud. Yeah, I've used up all my free SoundCloud. It's
Right.
told me for a year and a half.
Listen-
You've got a minute and a half left.
Listen to all of Paul's songs on SoundCloud, and then a week after this episode goes out, he will delete them all and put some new ones on.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that's pressure. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes. Oh God, that's full of shit from my bedroom, but at least that's not limited. I do.
If you want to see some shit
Yes.
from Paul's bedroom,
Look at my bedroom as much as you like.
then
There's a lot on
YouTube.
YouTube.
What is it? What is the YouTube channel?
Paul Carbuncle. I don't know.
I'll put
There isn't another Paul Carbuncle out there, Steve. Honestly.
I'll put a link underneath in the description
Just
to
if
this
you-
video because this is
If your viewers cannot find Paul Carbuncle on YouTube,
Oh
something's gone
God,
wrong.
this is right. So you haven't got a Facebook page. You are on Twitter. You've got a SoundCloud. I'll put a link to the SoundCloud there, and YouTube. I'll find your YouTube channel and I will link to it here.
Thank you.
And then
I do exist in real life as well.
he does.
And I do gigs.
You do gigs.
Yeah. And
What? Oh God, this is fucking what? I can't remember even what song you said you were going to end with now.
oh shit.
The other one, not the one that's.
That is the
No, that's the Facebook one.
Oh.
Oh, this is so unprofessional. It's
Oh.
unbelievable. I didn't write them down because I was holding the thing up in front of me, wasn't I? What song did we just say we were going to do? Anyway, fuck it. Paul Carbuncle, enjoy. If this hasn't put you off, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Put me right off.
And follow the Random Sessions on Facebook and Twitter. And I will see you. In fact, this is episode 76. There is an episode 76 and a half following this. If you've got your YouTube autoplay on, with more from Paul Carbuncle, because we just couldn't stop him.
Yeah, but I did record him before I was drunk.
I know.
Ish. I mean,
It
half.
seems like
Half.
seems like.
Hang your head, Tom Tulina, hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, you know you're bound to die. You took her on the hillside, as God Almighty knows. You took her on the hillside, now you hid her clothes. Hang your head, Tom Tulina, hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, you know you're bound to die. You took her by the roadside, you begged to be excused. You took her by the roadside, now you hid her shoes. Hang your head, Tom Tulina, hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, and you know you're bound to die. You took her on the hillside to make her your sweet wife. You took her on the hillside, now you took her life. Now hang your head, Tom Tully, hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, and you know you're bound to die. Now speak up, Tom. Take down my old violin and play it all you please. For at this time tomorrow it'll be no use to me. Hang your head, Tom Tully, now hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, and you know you're bound to die. I dug a grave 4 foot long, I dug it 3 foot deep. I broke the cold clay over and I champed it with my feet. Hang your head, Tom Tully, now hang your head and cry. You killed Paul or a foster, and you know you're bound to die. There's this well down my nose, so where do you reckon I'll be? If it hadn't been for Bryson, I'd have been in Tennessee. Now hang your head, Tom Tully, now hang your head and cry. You killed